Hey there. Today I'm diving into a topic that's been making headlines around the globe. The ongoing conflict between Iran and Israel. It's a complex situation with deep-rooted histories and geopolitical implications. So let's break it down. First off, let's talk about Israel's recent actions. The Israeli parliament is currently debating bills that could potentially limit the operations of the UN's relief agency for Palestinians. This is happening amidst a dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, making things even more complicated. Iran, on the other hand, has publicly declared its intention to retaliate against Israeli attacks, but is treading carefully to avoid a full-scale conflict. Now, high-level negotiations regarding hostages and a ceasefire have resumed, with Egypt stepping in as a key mediator. They've proposed a two-day ceasefire to de-escalate the violence and create space for dialogue. The international community is watching closely, urging all parties to prioritize civilian safety and work towards a peaceful resolution. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has expressed his ambition to secure peace agreements with Arab nations following the conclusion of the current conflict. This is a significant statement, suggesting a broader strategic vision for the region. However, whether such agreements materialize remains to be seen, as it highly depends on the conflict's outcome and the willingness of all parties to engage in good faith negotiations. Switching gears to the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, the situation is heartbreaking. Over 1,000 casualties have been reported in the northern part of the territory due to Israeli military operations. Medical facilities are overwhelmed, and there have been reports of medical staff being detained, which only makes things worse. Egypt's proposed two-day ceasefire aims to provide a much-needed break from the violence and allow humanitarian aid to reach those in desperate need. However, the success of such a ceasefire is uncertain, as previous attempts have been short-lived. The international community is urging all parties to respect international humanitarian law and ensure the protection of civilians and humanitarian workers. The detention of medical staff is a particularly worrying development, as it directly undermines the ability of humanitarian organizations to provide essential medical care. Access to health care is a fundamental human right, and the targeting or obstruction of medical personnel is a grave violation of international law. The international community must exert pressure to ensure the immediate release of all detained medical staff and guarantee the safe and unimpeded access of humanitarian aid to Gaza. Now let's talk about the broader geopolitical implications. The conflict has caused fluctuations in global energy markets, impacting oil prices. Interestingly, Israel has avoided targeting Iranian oil fields, suggesting a strategic decision to contain the conflict and prevent further escalation. Despite ongoing diplomatic efforts, expectations for significant progress in ceasefire negotiations remain low until after the upcoming US election. This highlights the influence of external actors on the conflict's trajectory. The outcome of the election could significantly impact the US's approach to the Middle East and its mediation role in this conflict. In summary, the situation between Iran and Israel is a complex web of military actions, humanitarian crises, and geopolitical maneuvering. The path towards peace is fraught with challenges, requiring a fundamental shift in approach from all parties involved. International cooperation and sustained diplomatic efforts are crucial to breaking the cycle of violence and achieving a just and sustainable solution. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on global issues. Stay safe and see you next time.